Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to Italy then. Inter Milan host Paris Saint-Germain in the Westie TV Charity Cup semi-finals, and well, it's been a dominant PSG performance in the Parc des Princes in the first leg that didn't help Inter Milan. As we look now towards this second leg, Inter have a mountain to climb. 4 goals they need to score, or 3 in a penalty shootout. Let's see how this goes then. Here we go then. Inter Milan, well, it's been unchanged since the first leg. Lautaro Martinez takes the captain's armband once again. Pietro Zielinski on the bench. Sommer, Di Marco, Bastonia, Cherby, Akanji, Dumfries, Mkhitaryan, Barea, Çalhanoğlu, Martinez and Thuram up front. All to play for in the snow. Well, it was a shell shock moment for Inter in the first leg. 3-0 down. Well, PSG, though, in the meantime, feeling confident. Liverpool await in the final, as we saw last night after they beat Manchester United at Old Trafford. But for PSG, then, Luis Enrique picks Marquinhos as the captain once again. In fact, unchanged once again for PSG. Chevalier, Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, Hakimi, Ruiz, Vitinha and Neves, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele and Doué up front. What a big night this is for Inter Milan. A win, a 3-0 win could help rescue some Charity Cup hopes. And here we are then. PSG playing it forward already. I'm trying to keep Inter, but Inter keep it in. Inter need to get out the starting blocks fast, and they need to get out there now. Thuram played forward to Lautaro Martinez. Vitinha playing it wide to Doué. Neves to Dembele. Kvaratskhelia, Dembele playing it forward. Kvaratskhelia is now through for PSG. It's going to be 4. It is 4. Inside 5 minutes, PSG don't make it a hill to climb. They make it a mountain to climb for Inter Milan. Smashed into the roof of the net by the Georgian. And another goal in this Charity Cup for Kralica Kvaratskhelia. Here we go then, Inter kick us off once more. Well, this could be, well, quite embarrassing, you might say. And Kvaratskhelia goes joint top of the goal scorers list in the competition with Harry Kane and Mo Salah. One more tonight and he might go top scorer. So as it stands, it might be Liverpool versus Paris Saint-Germain, a repeat of last season's Champions League quarter-final where they drew and took it to penalties, and now Kvaratskhelia is in again. It couldn't be another for PSG, could it? Here's Dembele, laid off to Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha trying to turn. Doué. Vitinha back to Desiree. Doué hits the post. Well, Luis Enrique led PSG to their maiden Champions League triumph in Munich last summer. Most exciting time for everyone here. Doué playing in, Kvaratskhelia and a foul given, and PSG have a free kick right on the edge of the area. We've seen some great Charity Cup free kicks so far. West and Eberechi Eze on the match day 3 of the Charity Cup group stage. referees get to use the blue line tonight. Achraf Hakimi over the free kick. Dembele. Here's Hakimi. Good save, Sommer. Down by Dembele. 5 for PSG. And for Inter Milan, this is getting embarrassing. Really, really embarrassing. And while Sommer knocked it down, Dembele had to just tap it home into the bottom corner. But another goal for Ousmane Dembele in this competition. 5 now for the season. And Inter Milan now have a mountain to climb. Might turn into damage protection. Well, this is the most goals scored in a Charity Cup two-legged tie ever without reply. Tottenham were holding the record, then Celtic scored. Nuno Mendes played forward for Vitinha. Dembele, PSG looking to build. Doué very open for PSG. Sommer with a good save. He's furious. Absolutely furious. And well, if you're Jan Sommer, well, I'd be ripping them to shreds at half-time. Dembele whipping the ball in. Thuram knocked down for Dumfries. A bit of a weird header, that one. Barea play forward now to Thuram again. Di Marco down the left. Scoring against Inter Miami to take them through to the round of quarter-finals against Tottenham. Lautaro Martinez played back to Mkhitaryan. Barea back to Bastoni. Dembele's on the ball straight away. Kvaratskhelia. PSG looking to build again. Fabian Ruiz played forward to Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. This could be 6. Not quite to be 6. And Jan Sommer is... he's fuming. He is fuming with this defence. PSG are not helping him here, and neither his own team, Inter Milan. Dembele whipping the ball in. Thuram heading clear. João Neves down for Mendes. Dembele, Kvaratskhelia picking up the ball on the edge of the area. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia still going. Great feet in the box. Ruiz. Dembele. Kvaratskhelia! This is not any old game. This is a demolition. And with that goal, Ivica Kvaratskhelia becomes the Charity Cup top scorer. And well, if I'm right, this is the most... I don't think we've seen this in a long time, into not score. In their last 3 meetings now, it means that PSG have put past 11 goals in 210 minutes against Inter Milan. Di Marco. Bastoni over to Çalhanoğlu. Hakan Çalhanoğlu played into Marcus Thuram. Thuram! And William Pacho with a good block, and it's now behind for a Inter Milan corner. Well, if it helps, you can only really hear French in the stadium at the minute. You can't hear any Italian. Look at the PSG supporters. They're jubilant on their feet. Di Marco. Marquinhos gets the ball. It's a shocking corner from Inter. Desiree Doué, wonderful feet. Dembele's now on the run. Kvaratskhelia in support. Kvaratskhelia could have a hat-trick here. Sommer almost. Almost for Kvaratskhelia could have a first half hat-trick. What is going on here in Italy? Bastoni into Mkhitaryan. Di Marco left. Bastoni over to Mkhitaryan again. Lautaro Martinez. Dembele. Thuram. Mkhitaryan to DiMarco. Hakimi brings him back and well. Doué. Down the right hand side for PSG. Tries to cut it back for João Neves. Not quite to be. Sommer clears. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz once more. Played into Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, great feed. Oh, good save, Sommer. DiMarco clears. And that is a half-time break that I think Inter Milan really needed. This is shocking from Inter Milan. The three-time European champions are being beaten again by Paris Saint-Germain. And at the half-time break then, Inter Milan 0, PSG 3, 6-0 on aggregate currently to PSG. Well, we're underway for a second half and, well, I'm surprised Inter Milan even came out without a change. It's been shocking from Inter Milan. Barella to Akanji. Well, don't forget we've got the remainder of our Women's Charity Cup to come this week as well. Don't miss those. The two legs, Barcelona against Lyon and then Arsenal against Manchester United. William Pacho heads away. Dumfries. And don't forget also that every goal and assist scored in this competition, a goal and a clean sheet, sorry. Oh, what a strike from Lautaro Martinez, and it's wide. Well, my surprise here is PSG are making a sub before Inter do. Bradley Barcola comes on for Desiree Doué, who is still without a goal and assist in this competition. Remember, every goal and clean sheet in this competition, goes directly to the charity Mind. It donates 25p. So from today's game so far, we've donated £1. And across this tie, it's been £2 donated to Mind. So if you want to go make your own donation, justgiving.com/page/WestieTV for Mind. Go and check out what the fantastic work Mind are doing at mind.co.uk. Vitinha whipping the ball across and Sommer comes to collect. Well, we come out of this game with Kvaratskhelia being now the top scorer in this competition. The Georgian has really lit up the headlines in the past couple of games. Fabian Ruiz now to Mendes. Dembele. And Kvaratskhelia is now on a hat-trick. Nuno Mendes whipping the ball across, and it was almost there for João Neves, but not quite to be. DiMarco. Bastoni. Back to DiMarco. Mkhitaryan. Barella to Mkhitaryan again. Lautaro Martinez to Thuram. Here's Marcus Thuram. Played right to Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries across the box and Chevalier with another great save. 25 minutes left to play, and I think Inter Milan will probably want to skip these next 25 minutes. Kvaratskhelia down the left now. Danger for Inter Milan. Fabian Ruiz. Played across the box to Mendes. Brought into Vitinha. Sommer with a good stop. Very good stop from Yann Sommer. Ousmane Dembele now. With a corner for Paris Saint-Germain. Well, don't forget, 21st of December is the Charity Cup final. Book it off. Book it off in your calendars. Neves, Marquinhos, Kvaratskhelia, João Neves, Dembele, Dumfries, Barcola, Dembele, still trying it, hits the post that time. Not quite to be for PSG that time in that frenzy in the box. Kvaratskhelia once more, Fabian Ruiz into Dembele. Kvaratskhelia to Vitinha. Ruiz to Vitinha once more. Neves cut out by Acerbi, and now it's gone flying all the way out to Marcus Thuram. 10 minutes left, just over 10 minutes left in fact for Inter Milan, maybe to get a consolation, something for the home fans to cheer. But currently it's 6-0 on aggregate to PSG. Well, it will be 270 minutes without reply from Inter Milan in these 3 fixtures they've played since May. Here's João Neves. Brilliant turn. Fabian Ruiz, Dembele, Acerbi, bouncing around the box dangerously, and Sommer finally gets it in his gloves and throws it to Çalhanoğlu. Well, it's been very charitable for Inter Milan to let all these goals in, but it means they will have no chance of lifting this trophy. So it's a double-edged sword, really, isn't it? And brought in, Pacho heads away. Tell you what, name a more underrated defender at the minute than William Pacho in the net. At the back for PSG. He's been incredible. Kvaratskhelia now on the run. Wants a hat-trick. Gets a hat-trick. PSG hit Inter for 4 in their own backyard. And it's going to be a dismal bow out of this competition from the Italians. And Ivica Kvaratskhelia has a 3rd goal in this competition. Or a 3rd goal tonight, sorry. And completes another hat-trick in this competition. One of the 3 people, I believe, to do it. Here's Federico Di Marco. Çalhanoğlu into Barea. 2 minutes out of time here for Inter. Adds to the torture. Mkhitaryan into Lautaro Martinez. Çalhanoğlu playing to Mkhitaryan again. Barea and William Pacho clears it away, and that is the full-time whistle. PSG storm to a 7-0 win on aggregate, with it all ending in Inter's backyard. Liverpool versus PSG will be the Charity Cup final, and Ivica Kvaratskhelia with a hat-trick in the 2nd leg. And Inter Milan will bow out with grace. Inter Milan 0, PSG 7 on aggregate. Full time here in the Charity Cup.